everyone. I thought I would create a video to give you the status of where we should generally be in the class. I've been creating a site alongside you all. So here is the site that I've created, and I have a little icon on top. I have my links on top. The page isn't exactly the way I would like it, but it's just a sample. So here's a home page here. Notice that I have a welcome, I have a purpose of the site, I have an image, this is my cat, but of course, whatever topic your site will be, there should be information on here just to tell the user what the site is for. If you're selling something, have the information of what you're selling, like cell phones, or if it's information that you're providing, just put that content here. The login should be on the top here. I have a link to the main, which is this site here. I have a link to learning resources that I find for free. I would provide it online for everyone. So if you were to click the links page, here are some of the links that I've collected over the years. This videos is basically the same thing, but it does have video links. I just need to add the video links right in this area. Then I have a link that says a little bit of information about me. Here's the challenges link, which is basically, the page that I want you all to describe what challenges you have in each assignment. I just have it up to assignment 6 though. And probably the most important part is this login link. And before I move on to the login, I do want to point out that I do have, well, first of all, notice that all the pages are consistent. So they're all calling the external CSS page, and they're all consistent in the header and the footer as well, to make the whole entire site consistent. So, okay, that's that for that part. So just make sure that you're doing that. So here's the login form. We've done this already. If I were to go and put username and password, that is what I've created in my database. So if I just hit submit, now it's actually displaying the information that I have in my database. So I have username, meow, E, and B. So if we look at my database, we have username, meow, E, and B. I just have the usernames listed here. So that's what we have so far. Well, this week's assignment, we're just making everything look consistent. But before that, we actually did the sign up page. So if the user doesn't have login information, they would do some sort of link that says, click here to sign up. So then we have a form where the user can actually type in the username and password and confirm them. But I want you to know that it's always important to have error checking, because the password might not match the password on the second one. So I want to make sure the password that they type is what they really want. But I am not doing that. And I'm not doing that because I just want to make sure that everything works fine. So there are some error checking that you might want to do just to make sure things work technically. But then later on is when it's a good idea to add the user error checking. So at this point, all that I've enabled is the fact that we can fill out this form and we can add it into the database. And this is what what is actually going to be due this coming week. So we already created the sign up form, but now we're actually going to add the information into the database. So if we look at my database here, I just have the username meow, E, and B. So I'm actually going to use the letter C. And of course it would typically not work because we don't want a username with just a letter. And I'm typing a C and a C again, just because I want to make it easy. Hitting submit, and now it takes me to the login form. So, and actually here would be a good place to tell the user it has been successful. Go ahead and test out your the username and password. So if I were to go into my database here and refresh, you will see that now I have a C, and I also have the encrypted password here. And that's actually going to be part of the assignment for this week. So now I can go ahead and go in the login form, type in a C and then a C, and hit submit. So now I have, I'm actually logged in, and it actually says that you are connected. Remember earlier I said we're going to leave these messages here just to confirm that you are still connected. Eventually we'll have like a logout button. Instead of having log in here, we're going to have log out. So that way the user can log out and, it won't stay open. So at this point, you won't have to change this response yet. This week, I really want us just to make sure that we have a successful connection to the database, and you're able to add information on the database. And remember, again, there's a lot of error checking that we can do. That is important stuff to have, but we don't need that now. Remember that I want to take everything step by step. Doing things in small chunks is really important while you're learning. And then adding the other things is important, but later on. And that's all I have for you at this point. If you have any questions, send me an email. Thanks for watching.